10 reasons why the Golden State Warriors is not a super team. Kevin Durant just demolished the hell out of his former team. And Chef Curry just broke another NBA record in hitting 13 three-pointers in a single game. While these things are definitely incredible, here's an absolute fact. The Golden State Warriors is not a super team, and here are the 10 reasons why. Klay Thompson's shooting woes. Klay Thompson is an amazing teammate. He can contribute on both ends of the floor, and he doesn't mind getting sidelined in plays because of KD. The problem is, he's really struggling these days, especially when it comes to his rhythm. Even sports analysts notice this, and they're worried that this might cause problems in the long run. No more Andrew Bogut. While the NBA has evolved into a guard-dominated league, having big men with great skills are useful, especially in interrupting plays, interior defense, and second-chance points. While Zaza Pachulia is putting up a decent performance on the floor, it's a big problem when the team faces opponents with great players in the 5 position. Lack of rebounders. The Golden State Warriors is not a great rebounding team, even last year. However, this is because most of their plays relied on pull-up shots from outside and pick and rolls with high percentage shots. In their recent games, they are often out-rebounded, even if they win games. In the playoffs, this will play a huge part in their losses. Lack of reliable bench players. The Golden State Warriors were praised a year ago for having a deep bench. They can rely on them when Curry or Klay is having a bad night. Now they have new bench players who are still learning their system, and it will take time until they can be as effective as their bench players last year. They are still learning to work together. While the team is currently built with a lot of new faces, they seem to have good chemistry on the floor. On the other hand, the past few games show that they're still learning how to work together as a team. There were a lot of turnovers and missed passes. Even a simple alley hoop was a bit challenging for them to perform. Awful team defense. The team's defense has gone from one of the best to just plain decent. If you disagree, you might want to watch how they lost to the Spurs in their first game of the season. Their lack of defense in the paint was even exploited by their former assistant coach, Luke Walton, now coaching for the LA Lakers, losing in a 20-point blowout. They still live by the 3. You live by the 3, you die by the 3. What makes GSW weak is this mentality. It's true that they don't have great shooters in their roster like Steph, Klay, and KD, but the ability of shooting threes doesn't make a team super. A super team should be able to attack from both outside and inside the paint, and with proper execution of plays. The shots of this kind of team will be impossible to contest. Changing their system. With KD on their side, Steve Kerr will definitely tweak some plays for the team. Isolation plays, for example. In the last season, we haven't seen this kind of action from them, and it will definitely come up more often this year. In their first matchup with the OKC Thunder, Steve Kerr let KD splash threes and muscle his way into the paint with ISO plays. Terrible fouls. With the absence of a great defender in Andrew Bogut and Festus Ezeli, Draymond will have to shoulder all the weight when it comes to protecting the paint. This is a major problem since he is known to committing terrible fouls. Many believe that if he wasn't suspended for another flagrant foul he did in the final series last year, they would have won the ring. They are just like any other team. Super teams don't have obvious weaknesses. The Golden State Warriors does. In fact, they are just like any other team with strengths and weaknesses. They have great offense but poor defense, and amazing superstars who are still building chemistry. Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.